With the serious bribery allegations by US prosecutors against Gautam Adani are the denials of his conglomerate to a Bloomberg News item from earlier this year, detailing an investigation into bribes by the Justice Department. Now, the indictment calls the group's denials of the news report on a probe false, including that the company lied to the Indian stock exchanges BSE and NSE on the 19th of March 2024. As per SEBI rules, this amounts to deceiving Indian investors. The indictment cites a March 15th Bloomberg News report. In the report, Bloomberg said that the US authorities were investigating allegations of possible collusion between an Adani firm, its wealthy chairman, and Indian officials about a potential energy project. However, in response, the Adani Group denied being aware of any such investigation against the chairman. According to the prosecution allegations, the rejection was to advance the fraud plan. The indictment cited a grand jury subpoena sent to Sagar Adani, Gautam Adani's nephew, a year prior. Further denials made by the group's business managers and lawyers to investors, Indian stock exchanges, and lenders over several weeks were also included in the indictment. One such email response to Bloomberg referred to the story as baseless, malicious, and defamatory. US prosecutors in the indictment said, I'm quoting, "These false statements conceal both the United States government's investigation and the bribery scheme from investors and financial institutions." It added, all to ensure the conglomerates and the Indian energy companies continued access to capital in the United States and elsewhere. In response to the indictment and media reports on the charges, Adani Group denied the allegations and called them baseless in a mandatory stock exchange filing. The statement also said there are no allegations made against the company. Adani Group spokesperson said, I'm quoting, "The allegations made by the US Department of Justice and the US Securities and Exchange Commission against directors of Adani Green are baseless and denied." The spokesperson, citing the US DOJ, said the charges in the indictment are allegations and the defendants are presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty. Also, all possible legal recourse will be sought. After Adani Group's shares lost nearly $27 billion in market value on Thursday, the conglomerate stocks continued their slump on Friday. While benchmark indices opened in the green on Friday, the Sensex and Nifty 50 are down over 10% from their recent highs. The blue chip Nifty 50 index hit a 5-month low on Thursday, nearing a technical correction territory. Analysts say the charges on Gautam Adani will likely accelerate the sell-off in Indian stocks by foreign investors. India has already seen global investors pull out $14 billion from the domestic markets in September, including a record outflow last month. Nitin Chanduka, a strategist at Bloomberg Intelligence, said, I'm quoting, "The US charges on Adani Group could further spark risk-off sentiment. India's market is already grappling with the sharpest earnings downgrades since the pandemic, with rich valuations resulting in a strong foreign exodus." For latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.